What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Tears for Fears, and indeed, I was meaning to get back to this deep dive like a week or two before, so apologies. I will try to come back for the next one in a more accelerated timeline to get us back on track. So yes, bear with me in that regard, but the next tune on the bonus tracks from the era of Raoul and the Kings of Spain, 1995, is War of Attrition. So War of Attrition is a war in which there's very little strategy, certainly no diplomacy, and it is just a question of which side will run out of resources and indeed warm bodies before the other, when everything is being thrown into the destructive grinder of the conflict itself. And so War of Attrition is one where everything is being consumed, everything is being destroyed, and again, the victor, if one could call it that, is whichever side has more to allow to be consumed and destroyed. So yeah, it doesn't sound pretty. I would expect this to be a figurative or metaphorical rendering of the phrase, so maybe a fight between people, maybe a destructive relationship, whether that is romantic, platonic, maybe professional. Nevertheless, I am curious, and I feel like there's already a couple possible lines of interpretation, assuming it is indeed figurative, but I will try to catch what I can. Let's hear it. This is Tears for Fears from the era of Raoul and the Kings of Spain, and the track is War of Attrition.
Attrition.
sonic element to introduce right before the fade out. A very electric keyboard line that had a very different feel than a lot of the rest of the track, which again had this, I don't know, not acoustic and not fully like alternative, but like pop on the path to alternative quasi-acoustic rock. That's the best label I can put on it. But yeah, definitely I enjoyed Roland's vocals, and in that last minute or so he was just repeating that refrain with a lot of power. It wasn't like full-on belting, but definitely there was force behind the delivery in the latter stages. And yeah, what I caught, I do think probably this is about like figurative meaning with the phrase, and maybe between two people specifically, but nevertheless I enjoyed the like rock stylings of the tune. There was a guitar in there that felt like it must have a pedal or some effect on it, because it was like wah 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 wah. It had a very like echoic wah wah type of sound. But yeah, again, it's really interesting to hear, number one, the music during the phase when Kurt had left and it was only Roland as the primary composer, if not the only person being heard on the tracks. But secondarily, it's interesting to hear tracks from this era which didn't end up on one of the proper albums. So yes, I do wonder, was this a B-side to one of the singles, something like that? But yeah, cool tune, and one that I am curious about lyrically, so I'll look forward to any insights in the comics in the comments, and I will definitely re-listen and try to digest what I did catch a bit more. So, as I said, I will come back for the next Tears for Fears within, I don't know, maybe the next 2 weeks, just to try to make up, because I think it was like 6 weeks off, which I've been trying to do at least one every like 4 weeks, like roughly one a month. Nevertheless, I do feel like coming back sooner than that next time. And I guess partly I was thrown off because we did that like Roland solo / duet reaction not too long ago. I think more recently than the last Tears reaction. I do also want to keep going with the live Tears for Fears material, so yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll do a tandem. In any case, let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace.